Master Surekha.
Good evening, everyone. I hail from the small town of Kolhapur in Maharashtra. My birth was coincident with trauma and tragedy. I lost my father to cardiac arrest when I was just 5 days old. Nevertheless, my mother, a pillar of great strength and support, taught me several significant life lessons. One of her most precious lessons was the one she taught me in building self-belief, in establishing self-esteem. Just to share with you all in brief, once I shared some very confidential information with a close school friend of mine. She betrayed my trust and told everyone about it. I felt cheated. Later on, she did come and apologize. But the thought which went on in my head was, what if I trusted her again and she let me down again? So with this confusion in my mind, I went to my mother and sought her precious advice. She said to me, my dear, there are 2 steps before you'll ever be able to trust your friend ever again. The first step is in knowing that you'll be able to handle whatever she does and not in being able to predict what she was going to do. And the second step is, if ever the question arises in your head, what if she lets me down again? Then say to yourself, I'll be fine. I've got through it before and I'll get through it again. Because I'm believing in myself, not in her. I'm betting on myself, not on her. That's when I underwent a metamorphosis where my mother helped me make the shift from the victim mindset towards a more empowering reality. A reality that was focused in self-reliance and self-responsibility. When I was 18, I married a wonderful man. He was the jewel of my existence and had a fabulous sense of humor. In fact, it was his sense of humor that saved my honor one evening when we had hosted a dinner for our German guests. That evening, as the guests sat down to dinner, much to my dismay, I realized that I had forgotten to place the forks and the knives. I just froze. Noticing my distress, my husband, with great wit and humor, made an announcement. He said, "Gentlemen, today the stage is set for a unique Indian dining experience. Today we've deliberately done away with the forks and the knives so that we could all eat with our hands. After all, didn't these hands come before those forks and knives? So cheers to a lip-smacking, finger-licking Indian dining adventure." Everyone had a hearty laugh, and then with great excitement, they embarked on their gastronomic journey. One of my fondest hobbies has been baking and serving. And in fact, just some time ago, I was telling Vijay, I'm not too sure about my speaking skills, but I'm pretty sure that my baking skills will earn me a seat at Bangalore Toastmasters. And what kind of a seat? What kind of a seat? The seat of being the official chef of Bangalore Toastmasters. If that's not authentic empowerment, my friends, then what is? If that's not sacred, then what is? In 2003, after our children got married, I decided to forge a new path for myself. I realized that there was a metamorphosis that was taking place within my consciousness. Certain thoughts had begun to bother me. Thoughts like, how may I serve? And what is the legacy I want to leave behind? I believe my legacy is in every life I touch. I volunteer as a counselor, and I believe that to be my legacy. And this happened about 2 months ago when my young granddaughter came to me. She seemed very worried. She didn't call me old, but she said, "Amma, don't you think you're not young enough to join a speaking club?" What a blow that was to a well-defended personality. After recovering from the blow, I sat her down and said to her, "My dear, life is not about being old-fashioned. Life is about being right-fashioned. If in life you're doing the right thing, then age is just a matter of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it just doesn't matter. So bless me and let me have a good time. And I'm delightfully awaiting that metamorphosis within my grandchild when she makes that gentle transition from being diffident to being confident about the grandmom she so desperately loves and desires to protect. And yesterday when I told her that I'm going to deliver my first ever speech today, she again collapsed into a panic attack and said, Amma, you need a backup plan. You need to make and bake and take your own brownies with you. Because just in case your speech flops, you'll have your brownies to back you up. I've come to bake those brownies for you all, and I do hope you'll enjoy them during the break. And if you all enjoy them a lot more, please remember that they've been sprinkled with the magic of love. May God bless you all.